So our first problem is solve 7 combinations of 4. So when we look at this, we're going to remember that 7 factorial is what we need to figure out how many different combinations of 7 that is. And that's 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 all the way down to 1. But because it is combinations, okay, and we're looking at 4, we're going to go 7 times 6, and we're going to count down 4 places. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It just so happened to end on 4. It does not always act that way, but you're going to count down 4 spots. And because order does not matter, and what that means is you could have blue, green, and green, blue, and it will still be the same thing here. Because when you throw those M&Ms in your mouth, a blue, green will taste the same as a green and a blue. Okay, so because of that, this permutation at the top, which is 7 times 6 times 5 times 4, will be divided by the factorial of this number, the 4. So we're going to say 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So all I'm going to do is multiply the top. So 7 times 6 times 5 times 4. And I get 840 for the top. And on the bottom of this division, I've got 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And that is 24. So to figure out how many combinations I can make with 4 somethings out of 7, I'm going to go ahead and divide those. 840 divided by 24. And because order doesn't matter, I can make 35 combinations. So again, what we did, we look at this number here. That is what we start with right here. Then we count down 4 spots. So 7, the next number down is 6, then 5, then 4. That's 4 numbers here on this line. Because it is combinations, we divide by the second number, which is that 4 here, factorial. So that's here. So if this had been, let's say, 8 combinations of 3, we would say, okay, I'm going to start with 8, and I count down 3 spots. So 8 times 7 times 6, that's 3 spots, 1, 2, 3, and divide by this number, the factorial of that, which means 3 times 2 times 1. So I'd multiply that out and get my answer. You can do that for any sets of those combinations.